here where I am today, looking back, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If I could go back and say, I wish it never happened, I'd never do that, never.
Hudson's dad, when we had Hudson's 21st over at the hall, he got up and gave a speech, and he got up and he actually said that without me and Lynette, he said he wouldn't have known where the kids would be or what they would have been up to, and he said he doesn't know how they would have got by without us looking after his two boys.
I have a biological brother called Tristan. We went into foster care at the same time, which is good because I think most foster kids should stay as a family throughout the whole experience. It just helps all round. But not just him, there was 5 others. They were just other foster kids that happened to fall into the same house as me. They were all related though, so there was 5 of them that all had the same parents. There's a lot of kids to take on at once, so there's not many carers out there willing to do what Mum and Dad did to be able just to take that many of the same family in, which is good to see. 26, currently living on a chicken farm as a manager. It's more of a lifestyle than it is a job, and the family love it. We have a lot of real estate, so we do a lot of managing and maintenance with that as well. We've also got the hobby farm. Mum's always just gobsmacked of where we are in life, and she's always asking, how do you do this? How do you do that? To this day, I'm still out there helping them, and I'm 26 now. Even if it's just fixing the lawnmower every bloody week for Mum, it's just, they're getting to that older age where they can't do what they used to, so I take it upon myself and the family to go out there at least once a weekend and visit them. Mum will cook us lunch. We'll have a good time, talk to Dad, and do some chores around the house for him. So all the others kind of live their own life, so it's a bit hard sometimes to get everyone in the same spot, but they do try every year, and eventually we do get most of us together.
Yeah, we had 6 at one stage here. That was a challenge.
Yes. Oh, just lots of challenges there was, and have the ups and downs like any other family, really. Yeah. They've all been really good kids, but I think living out here has helped a bit though. You don't have them wandering the streets. And all our kids love it out here on our farm. Had some sheep and a couple of horses sometimes, and all the different things.
A couple of buggies.
A ferret that Hudson had and I couldn't stand.
Very proud of Hudson for what he's achieved in his life. He's done a lot, and he likes dabbling in farming, and dabbling in housing. He's a bit of an entrepreneur, I suppose you say. But no, very proud of him. Very proud of him. All of them, actually.
He was 18 months.
18 months.
Yeah. And he left here when he was about 20, 21, I think. He worked on a farm up the road, about 5 k's up the road. And he just stayed here. A full-time job there. I always got on really well with the real biological parents. I think it helps the kids too, that you're friends with them.
Yeah, that's right.
Being traumatised at an early age and, dealing with that throughout my whole life until I was, old enough to fly the coop. They were just there 100% of the way, just guiding me and the others through what life kind of threw at us. And obviously our aspect on life wasn't as good as others, but that's just kind of what the world threw at us at an early age, and we just got to deal with it. And we were very fortunate to have Mum and Dad there to guide us through it and steer us in the right direction. I just call them Mum and Dad. It just feels better for me, more right, because that's who they are to me.
He calls me Dad and Lynette Mum, like it just rolls off his tongue, like it's totally natural to him. And Tristan and all the kids actually. We had one social worker to say one time that was the first time that he'd heard the children call the foster parents Mum and Dad. It feels really good when that sort of thing sort of happens.
I wasn't the easiest kid to kind of care and nurture for, which is, I don't know what you could really blame that on. I mean, there is the obvious, but it's just crazy how much you can expose to a near 2-year-old that can really do a lot of damage to them through most of their life without even remembering anything. But yeah, it was a phenomenal experience. I have a relatively good relationship with my biological mother at the moment, and she's openly said, it is one of the best things that's ever happened to us as well, us going into care. So she doesn't resent mum and dad for that at all. What happened in the past happened in the past. I'm very grateful for how my life has panned out. You never forget, where certain kids are today. I mean, it wasn't just us 6 kids. There was many others coming and going for respite. We had plenty of other kids coming in and out of the picture all the time. And more you do hear other stories of where they are today, and you just go, if only they had a good, safe foster care structure, kind of thing like what we had. Hopefully they could have possibly got to where I am today.
Yeah, they love this place, they really do. I think we've done our bit, and someone else can have a go.
Yeah, and they do need lots of foster carers.
They do. People should put their hand up and at least have a go. Have a try. And I think you'll find it'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel good, actually. I'm just glad we did it, that's all. Yeah, and our kids, they get on all right with them. And they're like brothers and sisters to each other. And they'll just get out and have a go. At least have a go.
If you're very passionate in kids and making a difference in the world, I highly recommend being a foster carer. The good outweigh the bad, even if the days don't seem like that. And I really don't know how my foster parents have put up with me and all the others in the last however many years, but they have, and I mean they're more than proud of where I am and the others are today.